Hey everyone, it's Jalan back at it again with the week two of my weekly recap journey. Today currently is January 14, 2018, and I'm super stoked to be back and reflecting on what an incredible week this has been, and just really getting a good summary on what I did and what were the major takeaways, what were the key lessons, and let's go right into it. So today, this week, is the first week of school, getting back into the swing of things. I'm finishing up my final term with my BS, getting my BS in computer engineering. Super stoked, super happy to be back on campus and seeing some of the engineering friends I had and saying what's up and really catching up on what where everyone is in life. Um, so currently taking three classes. Pretty much I'm liking all of them. Super stoked about the public and private investment class. I think I'm getting a lot more interested into the finance and numbers of how investment works and business works. So really, I think I'm gonna really end up liking that class a lot. So I'm super stoked about that class. Aside from that, also had a geology class, very interesting, and my networking classes was is also very interesting. I love learning, getting back into programming, and really just learning about network and how computer works with the internet and things of that nature. So I'm super excited to be back in school and super stoked to finish up with school, and really looking forward to all the challenges I have with school and really just want to finish it up with a bang. Um, so while I'm juggling between schools, got some huge gaps, so I'm still doing temporary work at the Portland State Bookstore. Really loving the environment, loving what all the people that I work with, and more importantly, I think one of my favorite things about working at a bookstore is being able to communicate and talk with other employees as well as the customer and really help me strengthen my communication skills and really get better at networking and get better at articulating and really reading people and how to influence people and how to create better friends. So I'm super loving that a lot, and it was a great chance for me to really grow outside of school and outside of all the technical stuff that I learned in school. Another thing that I did was I also went to an workshop about online marketing and affiliate marketing. Very interesting, right? I think I'm a huge fan of education. I love learning. I love attending workshops and really learn from successful people and questioning and really asking questions to pick their brains on how they get to where they are. So, I, and at the same time, at the event, I was able to create some connections, meet some people, really get engaged, and communicate with different people and establish that relationship. So I really love that aspect of it, and yeah, I mean, and going back and forth with juggling between connections. It's always great to meet a new friend, right? I think everyone has something that I can learn from and I can offer to them. So I'm just very fortunate with where I'm at and with where my mindset is. So I'm super grateful for that. So I'm sure I will be keeping in contact with some of the people that I'm going to be meeting, that I met, and I'm going to be in constant contact and seeing all their successes with this program that they're going to be embarking on. And today, aside from that, today did back with refereeing again. Super, I love it. I love refereeing. I love the chance to get myself active again and being able to immerse myself in a basketball environment. And I truly do love that aspect of of communicating with, being around young kids again, and kicking my ass with running. So super fortunate about that. And I mean, one of the key lessons that I've learned today, just from refereeing so many games, is that I think the attitude is knowing that you can be up by 20 in the first quarter and still lose in the game. So, and I think with that, I want to point out the idea of being patient with what you have. I mean, I feel like I'm so young. I have my whole life ahead of me. Just got to be a little bit more patient. And I think in this day and age, patience is definitely an area where people are overlooking, and a lot of because we are constantly in motion, constantly moving 24/7. Everybody is in an instantaneous gratification uh, state of mind. And I think for me is that I need to think of things in terms of long term, and really don't focus on, really take a step back and looking at the big picture of where I'm going, rather than making short-term decisions. So I'm really grateful for that. So I think that's one of the major takeaway that I had this week. And aside from that, that's pretty much my whole week so far. And I know MLK Day is coming up, so it's going to be a short week next week. I'm sure I'm going to fill myself with a lot of things to do, and I'm going to make it super exciting, meeting new people and learning education, right? And I'm just such a huge fan of education, just academia and also self-education. I value self-education more than academia, but I think they're both important. So it just, I think I am at a very good place in my life where there's going to be a lot of great things to be happen, and I'm just super fortunate and looking forward to my continuing growing, and on my in the business, or just personal branding, investments or whatever, in overall, just overall growing. And I think with this weekly recap, it's going to help me strengthen my consistency, as well as articulation skills. So with that being said, yeah, so wonderful cap, wonderful week this week. Super stoked for what, looking forward to next week. So, and continue to put out this weekly recap content as to document my journey. So I'm super excited for that. And with that being said, so I will see you guys, talk to you guys next week. So have a wonderful week. Bye.